MTV ロックス V 字の件です。さあ今日はすごいゲストを迎えてますね。僕もすごいめちゃめちゃ往年のファンだったんだけども、WASP のお二人です。ブラッキーとクリスが、今日はね遊びに来てくれてます。Thank you very much for taking time.
Thank you.
Waking you up very early in the morning. Yeah. So, how are you guys feeling back in Japan this time?
Hungover.
Yeah, hungover.
Jet lag.
The new album it has a very aggressive title.
It does.
Yeah. So that shows how the band is right now. Rather, yeah.
Well, it's him and I back together again. I mean, it's, you know, when we first got together, we said within the first week, we said if we're going to do this, and we're going to be the real W.A.S.P, we're going to have to be the nastiest, stinkiest, filthiest fucking band on this planet. And so, the, you know, the album title, as well as the songs in the show, for that matter, you know, are a reflection of that attitude.
So, what brings Chris back this time, the band?
It's money.
Money? Yeah.
No, he missed the same thing, I guess, that I did. He's a chemistry.
Yeah. So it goes all back to where it comes from, huh? Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. ということで、WASP のスタイルに変えていろいろお送りしてるんですけど、ちょっと怖いですね。なんかね、怖いというか、めちゃめちゃ人がいいんだけども、すごい、はい、OK、yeah、so いろいろまた聞いていきたいと思うんですけど、最近なんかマリリン・マンソンとかね、すごい、興味持ってるって聞いてるんで、I heard that you're very interested in working with Marilyn Manson sometime in the future, maybe do some remixes or...
Yeah, they sent us a fax on a remix Animal, but we haven't done anything about it yet. I mean, maybe at some point in the future if everybody's schedules coincide.
All right, yeah, because they've just been in Japan and it showed a really good show, and I thought it was a really cool combination if it really happened sometime in the future.
I mean, you know, we've talked about doing some shows together, but it hasn't materialized as of yet.
Oh, okay. So, are you planning to do any tours on this album?
Oh,
yeah, a whole bunch.
Yes.
Any dates?
Well, we just did 7 shows in Europe. That was like a preliminary warm-up. As a matter of fact, MTV in the UK taped the last show that we did, and they aired that entire show about 6 weeks ago. And it created some controversy, to say the least. But we'll start the official tour on April 24th. We start in Madrid, and we'll do 2 months in Europe. Then we go to America for 2 months. We'll come here in September.
Yeah.
And then back to America after that for 2 more months. So we're going to be busy for a while. And this show is intense, to say the least.
Okay. Yeah, well, I've seen some photos in some magazines already, some information like really nasty bad coming back.
You know, we didn't want to be boring, you know. We just, you know, we talked a long time and we said, hey, what's going on out there? You know, it's there's not one truly dangerous band on this planet. You know, let's show them how to do this again.
Yeah, getting really excited now. So
everybody's into that Eddie Pearl Jam shit in America. They call that putting on a show where they sit up the microphone and cry about life. They do. Why?
No, take your issue, we go. Yeah. Well, so you're not happy about that scene?
I don't personally like it.
It's boring, you know. That's not what rock and roll is supposed to be. You know? I mean, rock and roll is supposed to be a celebration of rebellion and decadence.
Yeah, they call it alternative. Alternative music? You know what alternative music is?
Well, it's not really the right word for that.
Well, alternative music to me, let's say alternative. I'm at a bar, right? You know, where you drink alcohol or whatever, and like I'm sitting with. Have you heard of Cindy Crawford?
Yeah.
She's pretty nice.
Yeah.
That is alternative to me. Let's say I'm buying her a drink, right? And down around the corner is Roseanne Barr. And Cindy doesn't want to go home with me. What's my alternative? Right? So that's what those guys are doing.
なかなか複雑なね、哲学をお持ちのようなんですけど、結構。What's your closest new thing?
When you say the closest,
yeah, I mean, you just told me your tour schedule, but like right after you leave Japan.
We're going to do 2, well, we leave here, we go to Toronto for a couple of days, and then New York for a couple of days, and then we're back straight into rehearsals, because we're going to do 2 showcase shows in America, one in Los Angeles and one in New York. And then, like I said, we're off to Madrid after that. But the 2 American shows aren't really part of a tour, it's more like a pep rally. than anything else. We're doing basically there what we did in Europe, is to get everybody vibed up, which is the reason we're here now. You know, is beating the war drums, you know, hey, look out, you know, the circus is coming to your town. And this is a circus, believe me. I mean, when people's... we looked at what was going on out there, like what he said about the alternatives situation.
Right.
Stuff was boring to death. We said, if we're going to do this again, you know, we're going to have to be that nasty, stinky band. But we also felt that we needed to push the envelope, too, because if a movie like The Exorcist scared people 20 years ago, it won't scare them now. The W.A.S.P show of 10 years ago won't scare people now. So we've got to take rock theater to a level not only that we've never done, but a level that rock theater has never been to before. And I kid you not, this show is not for everybody. This show is not for the faint of heart. It is the kind of thing you either love this or you hate it. There's no middle of the road, because I kid you not, this is the Roman Colosseum put to heavy metal music. It is, we take no prisoners in this thing. I mean, it's like, a lot of people have seen, I mean, I'm sure you've seen the photos already of the pig and the nun and all that stuff. It is, it's intense.